Okay, so here is the Mac Pro situation. I managed to fix the Mac Pro. As you see, I saw in my other video, I was having issues with the video display. Sometimes both monitors would come on, then both monitors would shut off, then that monitor would come on, that monitor would shut off, that monitor would stay on, and that screen would stay on, but sometimes they both shut off, or this would shut off, but this would stay on. There was a problem with the Radeon 2600 XT graphics cards. Those graphics cards were made in 2007. They have 256 megabytes of memory to them. They're just complete utter crap. They have a really bad flaw in them that almost nearly all of them fail. Those graphics cards, nearly all of them fail. From the research I found, the reviews I've even read, which were a lot of reviews on the graphics cards, they all say they all have failed. About 85 to 80% of them have all failed. They're really flawed. I don't know why that is. It just is the way it is, I guess. But I cut my losses and I threw it away. I was going to get another one on eBay, but they're like $50, $80. Some of them sell for like $300, which is kind of ridiculous. So I just threw it away and I just said the hell with it. I'm running a NVIDIA GeForce 680 1GB graphics card. It has 2 DVIs, 1 HDMI, and 1 VGA. These two monitors are both running on DVI to HDMI. HDMI to the back of the monitors, DVIs to the back of the graphics card. That monitor right there is running on VGA to VGA. VGA to the back of the monitor, and then VGA to the back of the graphics card. And I have my PS3 80GB backwards compatible hooked up to that monitor running HDMI to HDMI. And I have another optical cable connected to the PS3, connected to the Logitech Z906, because the Logitech Z906 can hold 2 optical inputs. So I'm using both of them, one for the Mac Pro, the other one for the PS3. So all in all, the setup didn't come out half bad. So it's looking pretty good and pretty classy. As far as the Apple bootloader is concerned, I'm going to have to try to flash the graphics card again to get the bootloader onto the graphics card. I'm going to try another 2 more times. And if I can't do it, then I'll just get an 8800 GT graphics card and just slide it in there and put these 2 monitors on DVI to DVI in the back of the 8800 GT graphics card, and I'll just use that monitor on VGA to VGA in the back of the 680 video card. If I can't get the Apple bootloader onto the 680 graphics card, but I'm going to try them 2 more times to do it. I thought I did it in my previous video, but it turns out I didn't. So I'm going to try another 2 more times to see if I can do it. If I can't, then it's no big deal. Then I'll just get an 8800 GT and go from there. The Apple bootloader is important for to switch between the hard drives, the boot menu, to switch between the hard drives, and to see the Apple logo loading screen. Because sometimes if it just hangs there for like 5 or 10 minutes, you don't know what's wrong because you won't be able to see the screen. So it's really important to have a boot menu logo. But in my case, when I turn it on, the screens are just all blank. They're black until I boot into the OS X El Capitan. It takes about 1 minute and 8 seconds to boot in. So it's not too bad. Now, if I had an SSD, that boot time to turn down to probably about 20 seconds, maybe about 10 seconds. I'm gonna get an SSD pretty soon, so I can cut down on the wait time. But as of now, it's not too bad for right now. So I'm pretty much loving this setup as for right now. For this setup, right here, my 4-monitor setup, right there, with the 2008 Mac Pro, with the 32 gigabytes of RAM. This cost me about $3,000, and I use this setup as a secondary setup as of now, with the mouse and keyboard, the receiver, the speakers, that HP monitor over there, that Acer tablet over there, this desk, the Xbox One, the controllers, the Mac Pro with the RAM, with the printer. This whole setup wasn't cheap. This whole setup with the monitors and everything, this whole setup cost me about $3,000. So it's not too bad, but I completed it back in 2017. So I did that in 2017. That is done and looking good, and I use that as my secondary backup setup when my main setup, this setup, fails. This setup with the monitors, the Blue Yeti. Oh, and I have a Blue Yeti over there as well. With the Blue Yeti, the monitors, the Mac Pro, the Logitech Z906, the PS3, everything over here. This setup right here cost me about $1,800. Rounding up to about $2,000. So this setup right here was $1,000 less than this setup over here. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So I have this as my so I have this 3-monitor setup as my main setup, looking great. And I have this setup, my 4-monitor setup over here as my secondary setup, looking great. And then I have my big screen TV with all this over here, PS4s, Xbox Ones, Mac Pro, everything over here, with the receiver, the Xbox 360, that PS4. All this cost me about $4,000 to $5,000. Back in 2016, I did this. I'm planning on replacing that Panasonic Plasma 60-inch with a 4K 65-inch TV sometime next year. I'll do an unboxing on that. And then I have my game shrine right here with the Wii U's, the Xbox One, and the PS4. This whole setup right here with the boxes and everything, all the accessories with the amiibos. This whole setup right here cost me about $5,000 right here, man. Accessories are not cheap, man. The controllers, all the controllers, all the accessories, they're not cheap, man. They cost, man. They're not cheap. So, I mean, all in all, I did all this myself. So, I mean, I'm very proud of what I have achieved and what I've done in about 4 years' time. I'm very proud of what I did and what I have achieved in 4 years' time. Because if you go back to my custom TV room videos I did in the past, in like 2008, 2010, 11, 12, you would see what I was working with back then. And you would see the significant upgrade that I have had since then. So you have seen the increase of quality of tech that I have obtained since then. So I think I've done a pretty good job. I'm gonna share 3 tips with you that helped me. The first tip I'm gonna give is do not give up. Do not back down. have a positive mindset and push through it and get what you want. That's one tip. The second tip I'm going to give is to look for sales and deals on Amazon. When you see a sale and deal on Amazon or eBay, you grab it. Don't wait. Don't think about it. Don't let it pass you by. Grab it as soon as you see it. Because that deal and sale could be gone in the blink of an eye, like that. And the third tip I'm gonna give is get yourself a good job, or get yourself a job and spend money little by little each week, building your setup up each week, building it up slowly, and in 4 years you'll have something as good as this. I probably spent a good, maybe about $10,000 on everything right here. So, I mean, if I can do it, you can do it, you know. I mean, I understand that YouTubers ask for donations and stuff. I know times are hard, but, I mean, there's really no need to do that, man. I think the reason why YouTubers do that is because they know how expensive this stuff is, and they don't want to wait. They want it now, and they don't want to wait. They just want it now, you know, and they don't want to wait, and they just want it now, you know. Things take time, you know. All this didn't happen overnight. This whole setup took me about 4 years to attain, and I did all this myself, with a few donations here and there. Like one of my best friends, my PowerFamily member that subscribed to me, bought me that chair for my birthday, and then one of my PowerFamily members got me that all-in-one HP desktop for my for Christmas. I think 2017, maybe 2016, I did a video on that. He got me that. So, I mean, I didn't ask for it. He just wanted to do something nice. So I said, you don't have to, man, but if you want to, it's cool. You know, so, I mean, you know, the point I'm trying to make is, you know, I mean, if I can do it, you can do it. I mean, you know, I think the reason is that a good majority of YouTubers ask for donations to help fund this stuff is because most of them are impatient, and most of them can't wait to get this tech, you know. But it takes time and hard work to achieve all this, you know. And I did all this myself, you know, without asking any money for anything. So, I mean, if I can do it, you can do it, you know. If I was to ask for donations, I would ask people to donate to me to help me get out of student loan debt. I mean, that's something that, you know, I would ask for, not to help get tech like this just because I'm impatient, or I want it now and I can't wait, you know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's my 2 cents, you know, but I'm just throwing it out there. I mean, if I can do it, you can do it. And, you know, with a little bit of hard work and a little bit of positive mindset, anything is possible, you know. So I'm glad this setup is good. This setup is done. This setup is great. I'm glad it's finished. This is going to be my primary setup. This is going to be my secondary setup. If this setup ever messes up, I'll have this setup as a backup. And then if this setup ever messes up, I have this setup as a backup. So I have the best of both worlds. I have a 4-monitor setup and a 3-monitor setup. And this is going to be my main setup moving forward. I have to do a review on the Logitech Z906 sound system pretty soon. And this right here is my 2 monitor setup. This is my iMac server setup. It's not done yet, but I'm getting there. I'm going to be showcasing this pretty soon. This is my 2009 iMac server that I'm going to use as a server to store all my videos, files, pictures, music, and movies on. This is going to be my mini server. I'm going to be talking about this more as soon as I build it up and I get it done. So stay tuned for that as well. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment for more from the one, the only, the Power 99 FM. Peace and stay classy, yo. And this setup right here, with the whole accessories and all that, that was the bomb. I mean, I was so happy when I completed that. That is a work of art right there, and I'm so happy. I'm gonna do a video on that setup on this game shrine pretty soon, because this game shrine, I was so happy when I completed it, when I got every accessory for the Xbox One, PS4, and Wii U. The only accessories I'm missing is the Xbox One stereo headset and the PlayStation VR, which I'm going to be getting pretty soon to top that off. So, oh, and thank you guys for 386 PowerFamily members. I noticed I've gotten a great significant up boost since then. So, thank you everyone for that. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace. And always stay classy, yo. Stay classy.